Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have 2 treats to try from a Japan candy box. So the first, these are our Fuji Maron Mochi candy. So, mochi candy is a little different from typical mochi. Essentially, it's kind of a dagashi version of mochi, which are kind of like the inexpensive treats and snacks. So they're not quite as soft and they're a little more gummy-like, but there's still a lot of that mochi softness that you would kind of expect. These ones in particular are chestnut flavored. I am super excited about these, to be honest. We've tried a lot of different flavors. We've not gotten the chance to try the chestnut before, and they've been really pretty good. I am really excited about this. We are also going to try, this is our Black Thunder Mont Blanc chocolate. And these are kind of interesting. So we've tried these a few times on the channel before. I think the easiest way for me to describe them kind of as I remember it is they're kind of like those cookie bars where it's like cookies that have been mashed up and formed into like a snack bar and then coated in chocolate. So this one, again, in particular is Mont Blanc flavor. Should be pretty interesting. I'm very curious to see how these both turn out. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! So starting with our Fuji Maron Mochi candy. Okay. So we do have a little tray. I do appreciate that they come with a toothpick for picking up the pieces a lot easier. It is taped shut, but it's very easy to just break, which I appreciate. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this one. So we just have this little piece. It doesn't have a lot of scent. So it's a lot firmer than you would expect from a piece of mochi, but it's a lot softer than you'd expect from a piece of candy, which is kind of interesting. All right. So it's not pillowy soft like some of the mochi that we've gotten, but it is a lot softer than any of the gummies, and it's much more mochi-like in its texture than it is gummy. So it's interesting. It's kind of an interesting cross between them, but it's really good and just nice and soft and chewy, and I have really enjoyed these mochi candy that we've gotten to try, all these different flavors. I really appreciate them. They're also fairly inexpensive if you're just interested in trying a bunch of these. It's not too difficult, which is another thing I really appreciate. Flavor-wise, it kind of has this warm, nutty flavor to it. It has a very chestnut flavor. Sorry, I'm not very good at describing it. So if you've had chestnuts, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, but you're curious about them, this isn't a bad way to kind of get an idea of what a chestnut tastes like. These are delicious. Highly recommend. Just in general, these mochi candy have been amazing. Definitely worth your time if you're somebody who's interested kind of in the dagashi side of snacks. Big fan. So moving on to our Black Thunder Mont Blanc chocolate. do think I'm smelling the chestnut a bit more. Mont Blanc is also made with chestnuts. So you can see, like, the entire thing is kind of coated in a chocolate. It looks like it's milk chocolate on the bottom, and I'm guessing probably chestnut flavored chocolate up top. It smells good. So I have to admit, I have not always historically liked the Black Thunder bars. That style of treat can be kind of dry. Plus there's the waxy curse. This is probably one of, if not the best of the Thunder bars that we've tried. It's not nearly as waxy as some of the previous ones we've done. It's also not as dry. It's not too bad. Flavor-wise, it does, again, have kind of that chestnutty flavor. I have to admit, I've never had a Mont Blanc before. But it's nice and sweet, and it has that nuttiness to it that you would kind of expect from something made from chestnuts. It's really pretty good. It's really tasty. If you're curious about these, in particular, if you're curious about the Black Thunder bars, would definitely recommend. This is, like I said, probably the best Black Thunder chocolate bar that we've gotten so far. And we've had, I don't know how many we've had, but we've had several so far, which I feel like says a lot in its favor. Kochi-sama. So to recap, we tried our Fuji Maron Mochi candy, which was really nice and soft and had that nice chestnutty flavor. Really pretty good. We also tried our Black Thunder Mont Blanc chocolate, which is one of the best Black Thunder bars we've had. Definitely an improvement. And again, has a really nice chestnutty flavor. Really pretty good. Both of these, if you're curious or have the chance, they're definitely worth your time. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.